Greetings, fellow Ambazonians. Come today with very big news and developing issue where it happened concerning the Belegete attack where that happened for inside Nigeria. I think when I know Belegete, I don report am for my podcast severally na a village for Nigeria wey be close to our border with Ambazonia, closer to Akwaya region. For people the way they don't know that area wey know about be popular, there is a very big reserve for Nigerian side dey call am na Obodo Mountain Resort. Na a very popular and a very big reserve wey a lot of people dey know am. So some incident dey for the way e dey go international wey our people dey need for know am, and e be very urgent because e dey affect the livelihood of our people for inside Manu and also for inside Akwaya in particular. Na very very big issue, and this one na one of those instances dem wey I dey always talk say you no fit cover a crime and you think say you go protect future crime. Once some bad thing happen, you decide for cover up. With our experience, even for this struggle, right from the day wey kidnapping start for PSS Bafude, we don see how e don evolve. The solution is not to hide things. I'm sorry, I cannot respond to those live messages. It will be live. If you want to call or send message in WhatsApp, I will consider that. But right now, this is a very, very important and a very, very crucial communication that I want to bring an update to our people. A couple of days ago, I came to you and I explained to you that there were a report coming from the Nigerian government. We had a group of senators and lawmakers in Nigeria who visited the president of Nigerian Federation, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Tinubu, and they were making requests for assistance, federal assistance in their village, in a village called Belegete, and they were alleging that Ambazonian fighters, our fighters, have gone into their village, crossed the border into Nigeria, and kidnapped 30 people. At that instance, we did not have enough information to speak with authority, but it was that serious. They had a meeting with the president of Nigeria, and the senators have come back. And between that time of the podcast and now, we have now spoken to our network on the ground. We have had our people to investigate and give us a clear image of what is happening. And indeed, we can now confirm that this incident is related to the Ambazonian fighters that were also involved in the attack that took place in Manfe. It is the same boys in around Mavas area. We have confirmed from our sources on the ground and also the community of our refugees who have also confirmed that these are Akwaya boys that have been operating in Akwaya and also in Manu. They adopted 30 civilians from a Nigerian village called Belegete. They adopted, we are not sure of the amount, but that is what the Nigerian government is saying, and that is what the people on the ground have also confirmed. But more importantly is that the chief of Belegete, Chief Peter, also was adopted by those forces, and we are having a developing story about that particular one. It has been broadcasted also just a couple of minutes ago in a Nigerian television. I'm going to share with you people the images and also to highlight with you what this means for our liberation struggle. When this struggle started, we have a lot of support from the border regions with Nigeria. The governors have all been supportive of our refugee community. They have all been outspoken about the aspiration of our people, calling for the Cameroon government and the international community to solve the root causes of this problem. Nigerian governors and this particular senator, he's called Honorable Peter Akpanke, has also called for the Nigerian government to be proactive in trying to resolve and pressurize the Cameroon government. So these are friends of Ambazonia that today we are seeing them turning around about our struggle, and I want our people to know. So I'm going to play that video so we can watch together and let our people know what is unveiling in the international community as we speak. So this video is courtesy of the Nigerian TV channel that just broadcast the interview a couple of hours ago, and I'll bring it up and I will share with you. It is going to take a while for the video to load. I will introduce it again in pidgin so that me all my country people then hear which way would they talk am. So all Ambazonian them at home and abroad, they want a very big news where it come, where it take some part for our struggle, it go international. Few days ago, I be tell una say there is news where it come say some lawmaker them for inside Cross River State and also for around Calabar area, they don't join, then go hold meeting, very big meeting with the president for Nigeria, Tinubu, because say some Ambazonian fighter them they be the alleged say they be the make accusation say Ambazonian fighter them storm that village, then catch 30 people and then kidnap 30 people then go with them, including the village chief, we name the call na Chief Peter for Belegete for Nigeria. Another big place where they call and say Obadu Mountain Resort. They don't attack that village. But we be no be get information, correct information, because we no be feel verify. But it be been a very big thing for inside Nigeria, where the whole Abuja all man be the worker say na wetin dey happen for border region where they complain say Ambazonian fighter they don't cross the car attack Nigeria. So na very big news where they come. After they be get that meeting, now we don't just get news say the thing that evolve again. And I go play am for una before I go tell una wetin that evolve. But we dey hear now say na very big concern for we for people them for acquire in particular. We don't confirm am because finally we don't talk for our network for people the way now that they lead our refugee camp them for the me them talk for we wait till it already happen. They don't explain for we say na boy them for Mavas around acquire area the way they operate for inside Manu also. And na the same boy them way they be carry out the attack for Manfe as I be tell una. And now they think this way they always talk say for Ambazonia, they talk say it takes a village to raise a child. When pikin do wrong thing, as I grow up, if I do wrong thing for outside I come for a house, my family no go protect me. My mommy and my papa they go push me go time as I go face the consequences. And na that way we will take and they raise pikin for villages where all man they come out for make sure say me pikin they do fine. I don't always talk say if Ambazonia soldier and do something will be wrong, we must point her out because if we no point her out, it will be worse. The soldier that will take checks, we don't give them a blank check where they fit do anything anyhow without accountability. So it be very important for we if we want to win this struggle, make we hold our soldiers that are accountable. That way then carry the attack for inside Manfe. Instead for our people then will come together talk say our soldier they don't do something will be wrong. For hold those soldiers them to account, make sure say anything they do them in the name of Ambazonia in our name. Because if you carry the name Ambazonia, you fight for all man. You must do so with conduct where it go fit, we go fit identify with you and it go fit reflect our character and the character of our people. But some of our people they be feel say the convenient way that for go lie. Today we hear the soldier them again, they don't go do something where even be worse. This time it go global. When we struggle for fight, the pressure where they come from the European Union, the Americans, now we they come for deal with them from Africa. They want go be na a very big blow. Because every time we do diplomacy, they always talk say we go find some African country, meet them, talk. They always talk say the opinion from Nigeria it be very important. And today, now our chicken and this they come home for us, make a play that video, make or we will share them. Now courtesy say na some Nigeria TV channel they do the interview a couple of hours ago, so around cut some part for update una make una know where to where it happen. Put the video.
Suspected Ambazonian militants from the Republic of Cameroon had stormed Belegete, a border community between Nigeria and Cameroon, and abducted 30 people.
The community has been under siege by Ambazonian bandits since Tuesday, 5th December 2023. The bandits have continued to shoot sporadically, beating and cutting away people and valuable property to their camps across the river between the border river between Nigeria and Cameroon.
So, my country people, this one a Nigerian senator, Honorable Peter Apake, if I don't call a name fine, because I don't know that name for pronounce am very well, but Honorable Peter, people the way they know it, Honorable Peter, plenty our refugee they know say na the man that help them. When they get problem, it bring chop, When problem them plenty, it go call UNHCR, either help we plenty time. When they talk for the capital for inside Abuja, na they always go they go the support Ambazonia things them. Today, na the same man this now, it can call Ambazonian fighter, they say, na criminal them. I want me when I begin see how way the struggle they evolve and how they go for the other side as I be done the tell now for a long time. So when we dey talk these things, they no be saying nothing we like them, no be saying nothing we would hope for or would advocate for. Nothing and we would try for fight and for make sure say make with this struggle make it succeed, make this struggle make it be worthy of our people, their image, and make it be worthy of the plight of our people and their aspiration. But some now the greatest challenge we don't get them from the beginning. Radicalization and for manage them, make it no go overboard. You dey get leader them for diaspora where they need to understand. They not really be in touch with the people them. All we want freedom. But your obsession for that freedom, you need to do them jealously for way you go fit succeed. Now, either from the beginning from this struggle, I don't always dey fight against excesses. Whether na from Chris Anu, whether na from Eric Tato, whether na from Ayabachu, whether na for any person, I don't always stand for fight against this vice because I don't always know say now the danger this for this for we for succeed. You read any book for the world about revolution, they will tell you say you need to manage them carefully. If you don't manage them carefully, if you don't get that capacity, you don't get that dedication, you don't get that time, then the struggle it go turn back, it go be worse. We will not go regret why we even start this struggle. And we'll never get good partner them for hella we for fight these ills and so that make this struggle may succeed. Because all group them, they don't become a political party, all leader them, they want get power, they be so obsessed with it, they put their group and they put themselves for front more than they put the country. So they not really care. And I either make them think that they don't deteriorate for this level where they get the honorable Peter Akpanke, he can't stand today, he talk against Ambazonia the kind way. So maybe when I hear when I say may play the video and then maybe we'll see how I will tell on the things and way they go on for background. Maybe when I hear, I go rewind and play and maybe when I hear from the beginning.
Suspected Ambazonian militants from the Republic of Cameroon had stormed Belegete, a border community between Nigeria and Cameroon, and abducted 30 people.
The community has been under siege by Ambazonian bandits since Tuesday, 5th December 2023. The bandits have continued to shoot sporadically, beating and cutting away people and valuable property to their camps across the river between Nigeria, the border river between Nigeria and Cameroon. Among the over 30 people abducted is Chief Ogweshi Francis, the clan head of Belegete clan. Apart from those taken captive, several other men, women, children have been abused, injured, and emotionally traumatized. The area where this barbaric and dastard attack is being unleashed is the ancestral home of the Belegete people. They have inhabited the place for several centuries as law-abiding citizens of Nigeria. They have lived peacefully and harmoniously with their far and near neighbors. There is therefore no jurisdiction whatsoever for this external invasion on Nigeria's territory and the disruption of the lives of her citizens.
What is government doing already? Because I know you've made a call.
So that one, now the senator way day for day they talk about for press conference for which will happen for inside Belegete. I need to explain and say that people that way they don't stay for their village without any problem for centuries, without any disturbance. And now that they get foreign invasion from Ambazonia, they cross the border, he can attack the village. Not only attack the village, he then kidnap their chief. Kidnap their chief with 30 people then. Go them. And the bad news so they hear them as well the struggle for investigate, for follow up, for contact the senator, for contact the Nigerian official, then for explain our own side of the story. We don't hear now say the boy them, they don't kill that chief. The chief throw their body for water. Now the information that will get them. Now why that I don't bring the video, we're gonna hear from the senator themselves how they talk them. Now story that way they go on for Instagram one. Now very, very bad thing because say the ramification they go be huge. And I go get for that later. They make a player me go hear from the senator there.
President and security agencies to intervene.
Thank you for having me. You know, as a representative of your people, anything that bothers your people affects you. We are very disadvantaged people from Banliku local government. Belegete community is a border community between the Nigeria and Cameroon in the hinterlands of Obudu Mountain Resort. It's a very disadvantaged community. It's a very difficult terrain. And then the Cameroonian militants or kidnappers attacking them again and kidnapping them is very disheartening.
What are they asking for?
So far, they are not asking for anything so far, but it's very sad to inform you that information reaching us this afternoon from Belegete that the chief, the clan head who was kidnapped, has been assassinated and his corpse thrown into the river.
So, una dey hear the thing where it happen. This one, a senator, then where they be stand they speak for our refugee them, they stand they speak for our plight. They talk say Southern Cameroon, they don't always refer our people as Southern Cameroon because now we have been apart from Nigeria for over 41 years. Today now the same senator that they come, they call us so that them now 3 names: bandit, militants, and kidnappers. Now the 3 objectives, and that way they don't use them for call our soldier them. Why? Because of this kidnapping where that happen now for Nigeria. When something happen for us, you know, solve them, it go come off outside, it go expose you. Like a very bad thing that way it happen. We don't say the chief don't die, they don't kill the chief throw for inside water. And we don't know what it caused that particular issue because we done here say they don't establish the Nigerian side that they try to communicate with those fighter them for see whether they feel demand anything. But the fighter they not give them any demand for concerning money from what we know. But they don't kill the chief for that Chief Peter. I will play the remaining part, I think just a couple of minutes, make una hear which way it happen.
They are not asking for anything so far, but it's very sad to inform you that information reaching us this afternoon from Belegete that the chief, the clan head who was kidnapped, has been assassinated and his corpse thrown into the river. You guys are journalists, you can find out that for yourself. My call yesterday, by the grace of God, the security agencies within the area, the army, the Nigerian police, the civil defense, the DSS, they visited the community and saw things for themselves. Even though because of the difficult terrain, they need to be properly strengthened and mobilized. After visiting, they spent the night and came back to their various office, posts or barracks or police stations. But immediately they left. The Ambazonian separatists came back burning houses in the village, in the Belegete village. And as I speak to you, most of those from that community have run away. They are within the Obudu Ranch Resort. So I want to commend the security agencies for the effort so far. But if you look at that terrain, they need to be properly mobilized and strengthened. Logistics need to be provided for them. It's not a one-day thing to go into the community and leave. If it is possible, men can stay there for 1 month, 2 months. And I call on all security agencies, all heads of security agencies to assist us. Our people they are crying.
And the displaced people now, because the Belegete community must have been deserted.
They are.
What the disaster management agencies of Cross River and the federal government doing?
I'm calling on all of them to see how they can come to rescue. The disaster management agency, the National Emergency Management Agency, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, even international communities to see how those that have been deprived.
So now they think this way they unfold. The Tinubu government, where they don't push them, made them take action for this case. Now with the death of this chief, una fit here, I will get to the ramification. Una fit here, wait the way it happen. The chief they call na Chief Peter. They don't kill it through for water. Now the information that way they come, and they be very reliable. Say the chief done die already. They don't kill through for water, and now the very bad thing this way don't turn up. Now, this our struggle as soon as they hear, even the people where they talk about the aspiration of the population, the aspiration of the people of Southern Cameroon, the people of Ambazonia, they are now talking and calling our forces bandit kidnappers and militants. Those are the three words they are using, not my own words. And I've told you people that this is inevitable. And in this stage, with this problem now not being seen as a representative of a country, our fighters not being seen as representative of their population or villages, but now seen as a threat to our own people, and now to a foreign government that sees a foreign entity coming to attack them, it is now going to be seen as such, as an impediment, as our soldiers being an impediment to the security of the region, security of the people themselves, and it will be seen as banditry, as something that do not represent the interests of the population on both sides. And this approach will just give a dead blow to Ambazonia's diplomacy. It will just give ammunition for Paul Biya, somebody who did not enjoy any good relationship with Tinubu. Is going to just bring these two people to put this report to ongoing reports that are being assembled, the investigations that have been done on Ayabacho's case in Gozang and many other things. And this is not good. When shall we realize that this dynamic that have been come, whether you blame it on who or who, but the internal dynamic, like I told you people, during my engagement with some foreign dignitaries and trying to make a case, and my travel to Belgium to try to push this case to some international representative in the European Union, and they were telling me, I was making the case that we have the Cameroon government that have engineered vigilante group, fake Ambazonian fighters to sabotage and give us a bad name. And they tell us that is just a silly excuse. When you are at war, every side can do something. If they are successful in doing what they are doing to blackmail Ambazonia, it will be seen as such, because these impressions are reality. They are reality, whether you like it or not. Whether the Cameroon is having their bigger voice in the media or having more influence in the media, it is there to win or it is ours to lose. And right now, this is what it is, and this is how it is going to go down. Since I make that prediction and that conclusion coming from the Canadian talk that the radicalization, the hardliners are going to nail us in the coffin and we may face a total loss scenario, this is what is coming. Without over talking and over laboring on this issue, it is a very, very sad thing that we have seen our struggle, a very noble struggle, gets to this stage. And we must realize it, that it is not going to get better. As I tell you people, it's not going to get better. And anybody who loves our people, anybody who loves the interest, who stands for the interest of our people, will do the right thing to make sure that all the sacrifices made this far should not go to waste. Our prisoners, Seseko and the team, Benji, Mancho BBC, Penterens, we will be sacrificing them if we are stupid to not realize the clouds that are gathering, and to make sure that we close our windows, we roof our roof to protect the wars. To protect the wars. So, for the meantime, without diverging a lot from the main topic, the primary concern that I have is that our community in Akwaya is an enclave area. It is accessible only through two ways. There are only two ways you can access Akwaya. One, you come through Nigeria, which is the best way. It is more reliable, the infrastructure are more better, the security is better. Everybody that goes to Akwaya now come through Nigeria. We have the only route in Akwaya that comes through to Bamenda and to the rest of Ambazonia and even Cameroon, southern Cameroon. Those are our areas. It goes through Womb. But the road now in Womb is not passable. Akwaya Womb Road is not passable. Even to Hilux. Hilux are no more going through that road. So you cannot go to Akwaya through Womb anymore. We have tried to help and see if we can mobilize our population to fix that road, because we don't have a Cameroon government to help us. We cannot rely on them. Independence means independence. And we could not succeed because our people keep on sabotaging, and every effort I try to do in Menchum there have been met with sabotage and all those type of stuff. So if what we are hearing from the Nigerians, which we have contacted that they will deploy forces in that area and they will close the border. I'm sure that decision will be made now because of the death of this chief, the head of a clan. If that border is closed, then this will be bad. Our people will be cut off. The people of Akwaya will have no access to their village. If you are from Akwaya, you live in Boya, you live in Kumba, or those who even live in Douala, they want to go to their village, they have to travel to Nigeria and then come behind to get into Akwaya. So if that road is blocked, they cannot come to Bamenda and go through Womb Road because that road is not passable even to Hilux. So that is a very big issue. And it will not be a surprise to any Ambazonian that an international incident, an international issue will be like this for over a week. All those who claim that they are an organization representing Ambazonia, leaders representing Ambazonia, they are not even aware, or they don't even have the capacity to be aware. They are not really representing anybody apart from their own group in the diaspora making noise and delusional about the future. You want to become a president and a leader of an international, or you want to be a contender, yet you are not capable of knowing what is happening or even addressing it. Who are you speaking for? Who are you representing? So, my country people, them, this is what it is, and this is what now the thing this way don't come for we want bring and for can update una. Say the incident will be here for Belegete village for Nigeria, corner Obudu Mountain Resort, where Ambazonian fighter them. The same fighter them for Manu, they not be for Manu, they no come out for Manu. Miss or restoration forces for Manu, no call me begin talk say Capo, we no be we, no be we. No, the forces that they operate for inside Manu, they come out for Akwaya region, now forces them for Mabas area. Now they do this rough work so they don't come out, they don't go kidnap 30 people them for Nigeria. Now, all my way, time they be go keep people from Manfield when I be deny say no more go lie. It better me go lie. Why you go want go talk the truth? Now when I see how it go, no, when I see how it go, you go blame now who? But every una for asa una need to take responsibility. If una be done feel say everything never can lie, una just she don't feel say independent go come somehow. If we just cover them, it go come somehow. If picking the thief for house. If picking the thief for house, you must hold that picking, beat them, knock them. Because if you not do them, so it go disgrace you for outside for neighbor. If you be lucky, you go earn only for neighbor. God forbid that thief picking come out for house, you go thief now for some money store. No be people go hold up for them, knock them, so they beat them, burn them with rubber, with tire. It go bring disgrace to the whole family. Now the same thing where it happen. This is bad. We cannot sit and allow our boys to do what they are doing because we just want to be relevant. We want to be at any expense. We cannot. This is not right. We cannot tolerate the same things we are fighting against. If we are genuine, we came into this struggle to fight against a repressive government that harass our people, carry people to their prisons, kale, extort money from them. And we cannot allow any Ambazonian in our name to do the same thing. We cannot. Not under my watch. That is not who we are. No matter what you say, I don't care what you say. Whatever reason you can start to imagine in your own delusional mind. This is not acceptable. Our poor people who have been suffering from Cameroon deserve better. Anybody who come to speak on their behalf, to push things on their behalf, should take this very seriously. It's not a child's game. It's not a play game. The stakes are very high. A lot of good men have given their life for this struggle. For us to watch it gets to this. And why will anybody tolerate such things in the first place if you could stand up for Cameroon? That means that when you said that you were standing up for Cameroon, you were not doing it for the people. You were not doing it for the people or for the soldiers. So we will keep on monitoring the situation and we'll keep on pushing for the interest of our people, the dignity of our people, sanctity, and sheer humanity, because that is our character. We are decent people. We do not accept things the way they are, but we stand for things the way they're supposed to be. We speak out not because we are perfect human beings, but because we seek perfection. If we compromise our core values, we lose who we are as human beings. We are accountable to God. We believe in God. If we don't believe in God, there is a God. Even our tradition teaches us that there is accountability after life. We must be decent people so that when we go back, we can look at our life, even if we fall by the barrel of the Cameroon government or by nature, we should go knowing that we have run this race to the best of our ability. We have spoken with dignity, with honor, and we have upheld the principle that we stand for from the beginning to the end. We'll continue to do it. We will not give up on you, because for the history of our people, the good ones have always been shouted down and they abandon the plow. But this will not happen. We will see you through and God will see us through. They say this was an ordained struggle. The God will see us through. We have made a lot of progress as well. We must acknowledge that. And may God be with us and help us. Thank you, guys.